Hey YouTubers, have we got a treat here? We've got one of my favorite attorneys from Michigan, a member of the National Elder Law Association. I think he's also on the Michigan Elder Law group, the board, and you've got a lot going on. Tell us a little bit about a follow-up on that. Don't get discharged on Friday. Observation status and admission status say that my spouse is 90 years old. I'm 85. The kids are 65. Do I have a guardian? Do I have a champion to assert my Medicare rights?
Well, there is an appeal agency, and it's called Keepro. And the reason it's Keepro is it's Midwest. It used to be MPRO. But the hospital has to call MPRO or Keepro if you disagree with the discharge on Friday. They have to call them. And then Keepro will review the discharge to see if it's proper or not. Now, along with that discharge, the hospital has to provide you a written discharge plan. So if your loved one's going into a rehab facility or to a nursing home, it has to be in writing. If it's not in writing, you can just say no. Now, the problem with the system, though, is that Keepro is geared for decisions against the appeal. So at that point, you're probably going to lose, but you'll at least get the weekend staying where you're at to maybe make different plans that you feel are more appropriate.
All right, thank you. So what I've got here is that the Guardian Mike TV series, we're teaching people who are not necessarily professionals, family guardians, families, how to interact with guardians and with the government. Medicare funds health care and long-term care, is that correct?
Right.
And there's a partnership between the feds and the states. So we are in Michigan, we're talking about Michigan, but throughout the United States and maybe even the territories of Guam, say, is that correct?
But Medicare will only cover up to 100 days.
100 days. And the partnership is that the feds give money, the states contribute money, and I think the feds give, what, 40%, something like that. You remember what that is, or the states
I don't
give?
remember that percentage.
But the feds are saying, we want in every state where money's given a watchdog, an ombudsman. It happens to be in Michigan, Keepro. Is that what you're saying?
Well, now it's the Midwest. Unfortunately, though, most of those appeals are for naught.
Okay, so we're struggling, but you can get a second opinion. And if the Keepro appeal doesn't work, we'll go into some other administrative appeals that we can take and/or court appeals. But it's a difficult challenge, but there are tools in a toolbox that lawyers like you can help. Is that correct?
Remember, the first step, though, is to make sure you're admitted. Not under observation. Make sure you're admitted.
And we're going to fade to black. You've introduced with this tape the idea that there is an ombudsman out there. You can go to the ombudsman and you can clarify and lock down on facts and clarify whether you're admission or whether you're admitted or observation. And let's do one follow-up. We'll break here to fade to black about advocacy to get admitted.